Well, marijuana officially becomes legal 24 hours from now. But when the clock strikes midnight tomorrow, only one government-approved dispensary will be allowed to operate in BC. And as our Megan Batchelor tells us, all the other shops will be forced then to make a decision, close and wait for a permit or stay open illegally.
It's the worst scenario I could have ever imagined.
I think they're doing a great job.
Two Vancouver dispensary owners, two very different takes on how pot legalization in Canada is going. Let's start with Greg Williams, owner of Cannabis Culture on West Broadway. He does not have a city or provincial permit to be operating, and come Wednesday, it's going to be business as usual for him. He has been handed a number of fines from the city of Vancouver and says the provincial government has gone about legalization all wrong.
Anybody should be able to grow it. Anyone should be able to sell it because it doesn't hurt anyone. Now, if it hurt people, that'd be different. I wouldn't be standing here. I was arrested some years ago with Mark Emery and faced life in prison in the United States for selling seeds. Not too afraid of what these people are going to do.
He has applied for the proper licenses, but says he was told it would be 18 months before he could be approved. It's too long for him to consider shutting his doors.
Well, you have to keep the location. You got to be able to pay for the rent. You got to, right? You can't just shut down and wait for them.
That's exactly what the owner of Eggs Canna has chosen. Its 4 locations are shuttering until the proper licenses are in place, something the provincial government recommends all unlicensed dispensaries do.
The City of Vancouver has indicated that they are prepared to accept applications from them. We've said that existing dispensaries can apply, and so they know the process. Many of them are already in the process, and a number of them have already shut down. And so I think that's the right thing to do.
Mike Babis runs Evergreen Cannabis Society. He says his dispensary application is one of 173 pending approval in BC.
We're hoping to be one of the first. I don't want to jinx it, but we're so close right now.
He's been in close communication with the city and province. Since he's so close to getting the paperwork sorted out, he says the city has agreed not to clamp down on him after Wednesday.
We can't expect it to be overnight perfect. You know, we've got to be happy that you got something. We're the first G7 country to legalize marijuana. It's huge. The whole world is watching us.
And the city of Vancouver says it will be keeping an eye on dispensaries that haven't applied or don't have the proper licensing, saying they are subject to possible enforcement. Megan Batchelor, CBC News, Vancouver.